All right, here is my milestone 3 for our project. My name is Noah Bates. Progress, I've done the milestone 3 analysis. Concerns, really my only concern is, does the data in the Excel sheet need to be formatted like it would be in a report? Just because there's so much data in there, it's a little messy. And what's next? Continue to milestone 4. So first thing, my first slide is a plot of the thermocouple analysis versus time for number 10. So this is where we just had it in open air and then dipped it in real quick into the cold water. So we see the graphs are pretty similar. We have in this line where it's in ambient air, sharp decline to cold water, same thing here. They're pretty much the same, except this one, took me a little longer to react to the time and put it in the water. This one took me a little faster. Number 11, step 11, we have our linear line. Here we have our, in terms of time, it's actually going from right to left. So here we have our boiling water. And then, oh no, it is going from left to right, I apologize. So here's our ice bath. Here's our ambient air. And then I took 6 values for the boiling water. So here's the lowest value of that. And then here's the hottest value. So it is a linear relationship between this line. Is the data from slide 2 repeatable? I think it's pretty repeatable. The graphs look almost identical to each other. The only difference, like I said, is this one I dipped the water, looks like about half a second. This one I got it in the water at about 4/10 of a second. But other than that, they're pretty much the same. And then what do I observe from step 11? Step 11, it is linear, like I said, which is a little surprising considering we have a little exponential relationship here. But I guess it makes sense because it's, not all in the same test. This is the ambient, the cold water bath is a different test than the ambient air test. The boiling water test is different from those two in terms of, we didn't put thermocouple in the boiling water, let it get to room temperature, and then put ice in it. I think that may have been a little more exponential, but and then here is my spreadsheet. Pretty simple. Put in the analog thermometer values for trial 1 and trial 2. Those were about 72 degrees. Final temperatures, which was the ice bath, about 34 degrees. Here's all the mess of the data from the serial monitor. I won't go through all that. And here are the graphs. I did plot the time in seconds instead of microseconds. I don't think that's really a problem. I mean, the graphs can be the same. I think the data just looks a little better because it's in seconds, a little more readable. And then did kind of the same thing, except there's more data in step 11. We have our analog readings. And then we have our values from the microcontroller. Here's our average. I'll put it up at the top instead of at the bottom just so we can see it. So we have to scroll down. And then like I said, I did 6 trials for the boiling water. Here's the average reading from each of those trials. Again, I put it up here just so it's not at the bottom. And I did it at 0 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 5 minutes. I did it for about 2.5 minutes until we got to 12.5 minutes. And again, this is the graph that came out of that. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.